You got it going, man?
Yeah, I got it going, man.
Okay.
Hey, are we starting?
Yeah, where you going?
Shit. Today, ass nigga, you kick the damn camera. Now, if I got to get up and adjust that shit.
You straight, man.
Am I straight?
I ain't kicking it that much. Is it still in front of you?
I think so.
All right, well, you here.
We need help. Y'all know any niggas that want to make $20 a day? Brian, you got any of them bad niggas from the high school that need community service? They need to come over here and, you know what I'm saying, work these cameras and shit.
Hell nah. All the bad little niggas.
Yeah, man. Get them some on-the-job training and shit.
All right, man.
Hey, he done saved a lot of niggas. Niggas need to give him a medal and shit. This is a lot of niggas I done seen like, damn, this nigga going to jail. And them niggas ended up being straight, like, stand up niggas and shit, man.
Going to proms and getting careers and shit.
Niggas the military.
And shit. At-risk youth.
Like they got married. They with they baby mama and shit. And they take care of their kids. All type of shit, man. Yeah. Brian get a bad rap, man, because, you know, I'm...
Man, hey, look. I'm going to do your number. Let's start the show, dude.
People on that goofy shit.
These people out here tweaking, bro.
If you ready for the show, say. Say. Alright, welcome to the I Ain't Going Show. I'm your host, CJ.
Awesome CJ-ish.
Here with my boy, my co-host, D.
D is in his bag.
And as usual,
it's overtime right now, okay?
And we are here as usual to debate, relate, berate, and be great. How's your week been, man?
Man, it's been straight, man. Like, I made it through the week, the last week of my, like, sobriety and shit.
Yo, man.
Man.
Made it through. You didn't have a drink? I didn't smoke?
Not one drink, my dude. Like, it was refreshing. I ain't gonna hold you, but I ain't
refreshing?
I ain't gonna be that nigga that be like, hey, man, I stopped drinking for a month. It changed my life. Nah, fuck that.
Start going hotep and shit?
Yeah, no, it was, like, I honestly, man, I really just feel like I kind of gained, because it was kind of not getting out of control, but it was one of those things where I was kind of drinking more and I didn't need to. It was just kind of...
Nobody
needs to, but it was one of those, like, I got into a routine and I needed to get out of that routine just because it was just trying to get into a new rhythm of life, man. Just trying to be better for myself.
How'd that work out?
It's been good, man. Like, I honestly... Now I kind of got a different viewpoint on, like, when and how I drink. Not really needing drinking to, like, get into, like, that party mode and getting to turn up. Like, I'm back to my high school self. I'm on a natural drunk high or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But I missed it, though, because, like, I'm talking about, bro, every time I saw, like, in movies and anything, somebody drinking some whiskey, bro, I started getting, for real, I started getting that itch, bro.
Me, baby, it's calling
bro, I was like, damn, I bet that shit tastes good. Like, damn. So
did that shit, like, turn into porno for you? Like, you seeing motherfuckers drinking and shit?
Yeah, it was just like, shit. Like, oh, shit, I'm getting that tingle. It's tingling.
Pause.
But it was straight, man. It was definitely needed. I appreciate it. I feel fucking, like, better for doing it. And because I also, like, at the same time, got off of socials for a minute.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I was just like...
Oh, you got out the Matrix.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations.
Like, it was like getting lost in the scroll was real, bro. Like, I'm talking, like, every time I pick up my phone... It was funny, too, because, like, the first, like, 2 weeks, every time I picked up my phone, I would go to, like, the same position or place that the app was in the phone. Like, you know how your apps are always in the same place. my fingers would go to that place and there wasn't no app because I deleted them off of the phone and shit. So it was
For
like
real drug addict and shit.
It was like on some real shit, bro. I was really fucked up about that, but it definitely like it was needed, man. I think that like everybody should be able to like go through that because you need that time to rejuvenate and just kind of get yourself balanced back with yourself. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended, but I needed to connect with myself, G. Like, and it worked. Like, I feel much better coming back in. But
damn, no internet, no. Or was you still on the internet?
I mean, hell yeah, I was on the internet. I wasn't doing like no social shit, like no TikTok, no Instagram, no Facebook,
no booze and none of that shit, man.
No booze, yeah.
Let's shout this nigga out, man. 'Cause a lot of niggas don't do that shit, man.
But yeah, we how was your week though, man?
Man, my week was straight, man. You know what I'm saying? Went through the rap race, worked for the white man and all that shit. But, you know, my OG was in town this week, had a good time with her. One of my homies from the job, he turned 50. Shout out Barry. Went to his party or whatever. Took my little girl to her first birthday party that she was able to enjoy and shit.
Yeah,
as a grown up baby and shit like that.
Pool.
Yeah,
she was like,
she had her first watermelon. I'm shit. I'm like, oh, chicken's next. Oh shit!
Now you gonna kick my camera?
It's fine. It's fine. Oh, yeah, remember?
Nah. Am I over here? Nah,
yeah.
Fuck you.
But yeah, man, it was straight, man. You know, I ain't get to work out this week because it rained all fucking week. It's supposed to rain all next week, so I joined the gym and shit, man. I'm on top of the push-ups.
Oh, so you was only working out outside?
Yeah, I was working out outside and at work and shit.
Like you was in Long Beach, huh? Just like out at the beach.
Nah, nigga, I was on my bike and shit, fucking around, trying not to get attacked by deer and shit that just kept fucking popping out. Which I was cool as long as they daddy ain't pop up with the big ass antlers and shit. Cause I ran into one of them niggas one time. And that was one of the scariest shit.
Gee, I ain't never realized deer were that big.
Bro, they big as fuck, bro.
I didn't even know they was that big,
like
bro.
7 feet with the antlers and shit.
Man.
And if they get mad, all they gotta do is run at you. You can't outrun them niggas.
Cause you always wonder like how they tearing up people's cars and shit. And then you realize.
Cause them niggas is like 300 pounds, 400 pounds of just muscle. Cause all they do is walk around.
Yeah.
And
come through your windshield or total your car and shit.
All that shit, man. If you hit a person,
bike.
if you hit a person, it's gonna fuck up your car.
Yeah. Shit.
I had I ain't gonna talk about it. Nah, I'm gonna talk about that. One of my old managers and shit, he ran into a person and the person survived. But it was like
I don't know why that's funny, but
it was a person indentation
that
in front of his truck. And I was like, damn, what happened to him? And one of the guys I used to work with, he was an African dude. He was like, he hit a human being. And I was like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Stop saying it.
But it was fucked up because dude was real fucked up about this shit, which I would too if I hit a person. But dude survived. I guess he was like limp body or whatever. And just got hit. But it was just like a dent, a human sized dent in this nigga got. But anyways, yeah, my week was straight, man.
Shit.
All right, man. What shit?
You whole human or damn?
Yeah.
Yeah, G.
Homie survived. Everything cool now, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ribs get cracked at least once.
Shit.
But let's get right into it, man. Of course, we start off with Black History. Oh, we ain't doing that. We got a shout out. We got a shout out Stogie Tobacconist.
Yeah.
Stogie Tobacconist premium cigars for the culture. Respect the smoke.
Smoke something, bitch.
And you'll see it right on the ticker. Visit StogieTobacconist.com. It go this way.
Which way it start?
Use your premium cigars. Use the I ain't going promo code, and get you some discounts. Get you some premium cigars and smoke them. Black people doing black shit for black people and everybody.
Yeah.
And we on that same line because it's Black History in the Making. Black History in the Making, our first segment on the show, where we talk about Black history that's going on currently, because it's always current. We always talk about Martin Luther King, Harriet Tubman, and all them. We know them, and we ain't disrespecting them. They are the GOATs. We talking about stuff that's happening right now that needs to be recognized. So first we gonna start off with Oscar-winning actor Denzel Washington, an Olympic gold medalist, Simone Biles getting the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Which I was like, okay, that's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
So I had to look that shit up. And apparently it's honoring contributions to either the U.S. or the world.
Okay.
Which I'm
That's
like,
what's up.
yeah.
Go
Them
ahead,
niggas
black
deserve
girl.
that shit. Yeah,
Absolutely.
black man. Yeah, Denzel did Flight. Malcolm X. Oh, let's get the what's going.
Denzel.
Training Day. Glory. Fences. Man on Fire.
Like,
Two Guns. Inside Man.
Yeah.
You do Inside Man?
Wait.
Oh no.
No.
Yes. John Q.
Yeah, all right.
Shit.
Equalizer?
Equalizer.
1 and 2.
Fuck you mean? But yeah, shout out to them, man. And we gonna get right into the BET Awards, man. Did you watch the BET Awards? Bro, why are you looking like that? Did you watch the BET Awards?
I'm over fucking. Okay, listen. I will support and I love
How you support you ain't
black
watch?
black events, black shows, black everything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just over award shows, bro. Like I don't know why. It's just that it ain't there for me.
I am too.
It ain't there for me.
But I had to watch on GP because it's just like,
Why?
man.
Why?
Cause man, it's like, gee, if you want black shit to like get uplifted like that, like you gotta fucking support it somehow. And I wasn't giving them no money and no shit like that, and they weren't asking for it. But you gotta at least.
True.
How many TVs you got in your house? Put one of them on that.
True. But then it kind of like, it got to me because I felt like when BT Plus came out, it was all about like, I feel like every show that was coming out on BT was a Tyler Perry show or production. And I listen.
What the
and
fuck
I know
do that mean?
And I know we talked about this. I have all.
Do you denounce Tyler Perry and all of his works?
I have all the respect for
Do you
Tyler
denounce
Perry.
Tyler Perry and all of his works?
Tyler Perry has a niche. That is his niche audience, and that's what he goes after. But that is just not me. That's just I just can't do a lot of Tyler Perry shit because of the fact that
You watch Ozark?
You said Ozark. What is
Ozark? You watch
Oh
Ozark?
yeah, I watch Ozark.
You watch The Boys?
I do.
You watch
Are you? What are you? Well, he produced them.
You watch Stranger Things?
Yes, he produced them all.
Do you know any of them niggas?
Did he produce
Are they
them all?
black?
But I like their work. What are you talking about?
Okay.
It's not about being black or being, you know what I'm saying, anything else.
Kind of is. It's kind of how
I am not going to
the
just watch.
LGBT community didn't support Lightyear.
I am not going to just watch Tyler Perry shit just because he's black. Just like I'm not going to just go to a black restaurant just because they're black. If it's good and I will support it, I will give
How you
it
know
a
it's
try.
good if you don't go?
No, that's what I'm saying. I will go. But see, that's the thing.
You ain't watched all Tyler Perry shit. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting to. You watch all his shit.
I've watched enough Tyler Perry shit to know his
to
style.
know that you don't fuck with
to
it.
know his style, to know that I don't need to watch all of it. I don't agree or have to like
Do you give
all
it a
of his
chance?
shit.
Do you give it a chance?
Not quite as much anymore because I know his style. Like there's certain shit that I still will watch with Tyler Perry. I ain't saying that I'm like excommunicado that nigga.
Oh, okay,
like,
that's what it sounds like.
No, it's not.
So he was like, I saw enough. I'm done with that nigga.
No, it's not that. Bro.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, it's just kind of like I can't watch a whole.
So which ones, when black
station.
people do this shit?
I can't watch a whole station
ones?
of Tyler Perry shit. Just like you can't watch a whole station of Lifetime movies.
Depending
like,
on who you are.
No, you like.
Are you talking about
yeah,
me?
But
No, that ain't
depending
my
on who you
demographic.
are. Yeah, but Lifetime has a demographic. So does Tyler Perry.
If I sit up there with somebody old in my family, I'll sit up there and watch it with them, but not on my own.
Yeah, of course. Oh, my kids love Tyler Perry movies.
Oh, so you are supporting it?
Yeah, I will. I never said I wouldn't support it. I'm just saying
that's what it sounds like.
Like that's why going back to the BT thing, that is kind of why I feel like okay, BT. I know what you're trying to do.
This shit.
I ain't gotta watch all y'all shit. Like I'm not. Like I know you're trying to bring. I know you're trying to bring. Hold on,
BT?
hold on. I know you're trying to bring me
all
back.
y'all shit?
Yeah, I know you're trying to bring me back because.
Why you don't want to go back?
Because the content just ain't there yet.
But the content changed.
Exactly. And when my mind, it changed to Tyler Perry shit. Is that not true? Like, I mean, I was just thinking, like, that's Tyler Perry shit. I don't know.
It's more motherfuckers there besides Tyler Perry. But he does have the majority
I know,
of the shit.
but that's what I'm saying. He has the majority, and I just can't watch all of his shows because I'm not that big of a fan of all of his work like that.
Is it because he black or because he wears dress?
Why would it be any of that, bro?
I'm gaslighting.
I never said it was any of that.
This nigga mad. Nigga
all right, man.
mad.
Listen, I'm not.
Nigga mad. All right, well, I watched part of the BET Awards and shit. The highlights that I got, LMA came back with Babyface and shit. That shit was dope. She's amazing. Babyface is amazing. The thing that I don't appreciate about LMA is she gotta talk before every fucking song and do her little poetry thing and all that shit.
It's her art form.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Okay. But you can hear that, but you can't hear what I'm saying about Tyler Perry.
I listened to the rest of the song. I didn't say fuck LMA because I heard enough. Yeah. Yeah. Booed up or never. Yeah, she do that shit at the end. I turned the song off. I've heard enough. But, you know, it's all good. But that was cool. What you call it? Lotto came out looking like Catwoman and shit. And she brought Mariah Carey out and shit, which I was like, what is this? That was a nice, you know what I'm saying? A shout out and all that shit.
What did they sing?
Oh,
what did they do?
She took Fantasy. You know that song, Fantasy, Mariah Carey song? Where she's on
I heard it, I probably would.
Okay, remember Rush Hour? When the little girl was singing that song?
Yeah.
That's the song that she
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she did her shit. She did like 2 songs, and that was the last song. Mariah Carey came out looking glamorous and shit with her fucking singing R&B gown and all that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, and Lotto gave her flowers and all that shit. It was a great moment. Everybody stood up and all that shit.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's what's up.
That and Ray J eating oodles and noodles in the crowd. First of all, Ray J's had a great week. Split into another week.
A great week.
Bro. The verses. That nigga's.
I get what you're saying. He on this. He must be promoting a new album.
He promotes
something.
Them niggas is coming out with
something.
a group together called RSVP. Hold on. Ray J. Well, let's do it. Ray J.
What?
Bob Valentino.
What?
Sammy.
What?
Pleasure P.
What?
Okay.
Look, that was the last one that sold you.
No, I
I
get why the RSVP comes in. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I get that.
Yeah, like TGT and all that shit.
Okay, that's creative.
Yeah, man, bro. You was about to shit on them niggas.
Yeah.
But, like,
I was about to.
If that shit happen, that shit gonna be dope. But, like, Ray J's eating oodles and noodles at the fucking thing. Wow, it's not dope?
It's not gonna be dope.
Why?
R&B dudes don't get down like that. It's not gonna be. They probably come out with one song that like everybody fuck with, but like nah. It just don't seem like that would go anywhere.
Why?
Because they all like, I mean, especially Ray J, they all like too high up on their own like, and Pleasure P. I think that they're too. They left groups, or not Ray J, but they are used to being the solo artist, and they are used to being the one in charge, the one that's making the decisions, the one that everyone is catering to.
Okay.
Like, they're not, like, those type of, Bobby V probably just, I mean, even though he was a solo artist, he probably just happy to be there.
He was in the group first.
But yeah, he's probably just happy to be there. He's happy to be there.
What do you mean by that?
Because his career, I mean, like, outside of...
What's wrong with his career?
He had a good start.
Bobby V had
a great start. Okay.
What's the start to you?
Now?
5 years is a start?
But where's he
More
at
than
now?
5 years.
This is a comeback.
Niggas doing verses.
This is a comeback thing.
A comeback thing.
And Sammy might steal the show, but I'm just saying.
Wow.
They'll get mad and be like, oh, Sammy, like, nah, this nigga sing too good. Like,
he sing too good.
He outshining. Like, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta change it up. I don't know. I don't.
All them niggas blessed.
I
All
just
them
don't
niggas
believe
got
it's
money.
gonna
All them
be
niggas
anything.
write songs. All them niggas is straight. And they friends. But it might not work.
It ain't gonna work.
But I I hope that album, if they do an album, I think it's gonna be decent.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good album until they go on tour.
B2 Ray.
It's like, hey, listen, man.
Anyway.
Your security beat up my security and my, you know what I'm saying? It's just not even. I don't know, but hopefully it does, dude.
Yeah, shout out them niggas.
We're supposed to-
Shout out Ray J for eating noodles and being drunk at the BET Awards and getting an endorsement for cup noodles and shit, which I didn't even know they can do that shit. Which, they got enough money. That shit everywhere.
Hey, why haven't they been doing that?
They don't have to.
But I'm just saying, like, more advertising. Like, you paying a lot for commercials.
You
Like,
ain't
this-
never seen no noodles commercial.
No, you haven't. But I'm saying in general, brands. At award
Bro,
shows.
the brand is there. They don't have to do shit. That shit is in vending machines. That shit is in stores. And everybody's buying them.
But you don't think they got a big boost from that? From him eating it?
Yeah,
at
that's
the
why
award
they
show?
sponsored him.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Why aren't more brands doing that?
Because people ain't eating them shits at the fucking BET Awards.
But they ain't got to be eating. It can be like, you know, just something else. Like, what if somebody rolled down the aisle on one of, like, Ray got the electric, like, scooter thing, you know
That
what I'm
might be the
saying?
next shit he do.
Like, he just ride down the aisle.
Hey, there's too much money on those
Fall
noodles.
off that motherfucker.
Hey, let's, last thing I'm going to say, Janelle Monáe said, fuck the Supreme Court and fuck all that shit with Roe v. Wade.
And she always going to be true to herself, man. I
Yeah,
love it,
yeah.
man.
Which I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. I've always loved her. I always fuck with her regardless
Since the
of
start,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, yeah. I remember like when she was all neo soul and shit. I was like, what's this motherfucker? But like now she didn't turn into James Brown and shit.
Yeah.
And now she got her acting thing going on. It's
Oh,
just
yeah,
like,
she
shout
dope,
out,
man.
sis, man.
She dope for sure.
Yeah, she got hoes and shit now. But going into that shit with the Roe v. Wade shit that was overturned, which is just like, damn, that was some shit that I never thought would be overturned because everybody used to talk about it so much like, yo, Roe v. Wade. People used to always say shit like, man, that'd be like overturning Roe v. Wade or some shit like that. And now it's just like, yeah, it's fucking happening. So for the uninitiated or people who don't know, Roe v. Wade.
Is it Roe v. Wade?
What am I saying?
I thought it was Roe versus Wade. But like,
Yeah, V.
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, you said it's like, it's just the way you said it, man. I'm sorry.
Well, this is the way that everybody's saying
Oh,
it, man.
okay. I didn't know that. All right, my bad. I'm sorry.
Roe versus Wade, like
Yeah.
Tekken.
I got
This motherfucker.
I got
But
you.
I got you an artsy nigga. We gotta be Roe versus Wade, not versus like artists, but versus like fighting.
I know what it
like
is,
court.
bro.
You been to court before?
Yes, I know.
For real? For what?
No,
What you
not
do?
to court.
Oh.
Like, me, no. I'm an upstanding citizen, bro.
You gonna
Like,
pay the fine? You ain't fighting it?
Nah, man. I will say I got a ticket the other day. Not even a ticket. I got pulled over on my way from here last week.
What you was doing?
Bro, pulling into my subdivision.
Oh, okay.
Like about to pull into it. The boys put the lights on me.
You pulled a Chris. You was swerving.
Nah, like, first of all, it's just wild as hell that I'm still to this day. And it's not actually wild, but how nervous you get when they put them lights on you, bro. I'm talking like,
Why is that wild?
shaking. That's what I said. It ain't wild. But bro, like, I'm thinking I'm doing good. Like, I'm coming home, I'm vibing. I'm right. Like I said, I'm about to turn into my subdivision.
What music did you have on?
I don't even remember.
Because I heard you in the driveway.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, is that got to be.
Yeah. But I pulled, you know, I was making a turn onto the street to that I live on. You know what I'm saying? Like to turn into, it wasn't into my subdivision, but to turn onto the street or whatever. And bro, like they put them lights on me. And he pulled me over because I had like one of my headlights was out.
For real?
Yeah, bro. That's how it is out by me, I guess. It
Yeah,
ain't
I'm about to say, like, that shit new, ain't it?
It ain't enough crime that going on at that
Well,
time
you was
of
doing
night.
55 and
Bro,
the 54.
I was not speeding and I was not swerving. and he pulled me over because I had a headlight out, and I was nervous as shit. But he gave me a
We
warning.
didn't even do nothing.
He gave me a warning, but it was like
Think
gee,
tough.
the fact that I didn't get a ticket made me upset. Like, it made me upset because I was already nervous and already messed up that he pulled me over. Because I'm like, oh shit, what is going to happen? Oh my God, I'm freaking out. And then when he like said, hey, I'm going to give you one, I was like, gee, you didn't even have to pull me over, bro. Like, really, all the stuff going on in the world, you going to pull me over?
The fact
Because
that I did not get a ticket.
No, it was just like, if you ain't gonna give me a ticket, you ain't even have to pull me over. You ain't have to, like, you went back to your car to run my shit too.
You know how mad God is right now? Like, I just blessed this nigga, and he talking about the fact that I didn't get a ticket.
Bro, listen, it was the principle of the thing. I'm not saying that I wish I would have got a ticket. I'm just saying that I got upset even after the fact because of that. Because it was just like, man, this is really for nothing.
Shut the fuck up!
Here this guy go. All right, anyway, man, but yeah.
A goddamn blessing. A goddamn blessing. You black, you gonna get pulled over. You're gonna get pulled over.
I didn't even know you get a form for a warning either. I got an actual, like, piece of paper saying
What,
that.
did it say you had to go to court?
No, it just said I had a warning.
All right, roll up some weed and then smoke it. Fuck
Oh.
that. That's garbage.
I'm okay with that. I'm just saying. Bro.
Oh, okay. You
I'm
didn't sound
saying
like
that
it. Anyway,
man.
we're talking about taking women's rights away.
Yeah.
You talking about your little bullshit warning.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
That was a little shit what I was going.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You know what Roe v. Wade reminds me of? This bullshit warning I got. I got pulled over
Nah, man. Listen. All right. So
while I was in the wrong.
So what were we talking about?
Anyways, they taking women's rights away.
Yeah.
You can't get abortions.
Yeah.
It's up to the states and shit. Coon ass.
But that shit. Oh yeah. I already know where you going.
No. I'm going coon ass.
This man is a fucking coon.
Supreme Court.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just lay this shit out right now. I mean, this ain't breaking news. This ain't for black people. This ain't for minorities. This is for white people. Minorities are becoming the majority. And they need more white people. And if they could, they would make the law to where white women can get abortions. But they can't do that. That's too outrageous to just throw that shit out there. So they just got to make it.
What?
What do you mean, what?
So you think that they're doing this because they want more white people to have more babies?
I don't think I know. Are you serious?
Yeah, elaborate. Like, what do you mean? Like, I might be
I don't know
tripping.
how
I'm
much
just saying,
clearer I
like,
could be.
Yeah, say. Well, explain to me. Can you go in a little bit more detail of what you mean?
White people are getting phased out by how many black people, Hispanics, Asians, so on and so forth, that are in this country, to the point where they are not going to be the majority anymore. They will be the minorities. So if we're allowing abortion, that gets rid of a lot of potential white babies. Because
black people and Mexicans are not having abortions, is what you're saying.
If you fuck a white woman and she has a baby, that is a black baby.
Okay.
Fucking white people make white babies. So there's
what data is saying that though? There's no data that says
there is data.
There's data that says that.
There's data that's saying that minorities are becoming the majority.
But when it comes to abortions,
no. Abortion is a thing that could help make more white babies.
I don't believe that. I just believe it's
Are
a bunch.
you serious?
I believe there's a bunch of like people trying to tell women how to.
Dude, do you really think that people give a fuck about the Bible? If they did, the gun laws wouldn't be like this. The wars wouldn't be like this. Like, if you really want to get on some shit like that, it's a lot of shit that wouldn't happen if it was actually about, like, morals and shit like that. This is about... They even had a rally the other day where they said it was a slip-up, but the lady was like, President Trump, I just want to thank you for your victory for this Roe v. Wade, for a victory for white life. But they came back and said that it was a misprint. It was supposed to be the right life or whatever the fuck. However, this is so that white women cannot abort babies, so that they can make more babies, so that it can be more white people. I stand on it.
I don't know.
There's data to show it. I will show you after the show.
Oh, I just don't. That don't sound right.
What sounds right to you then? What sounds right to you? What sounds right to you? What makes this sound right? Because what do you think this is based off of? Who's pushing this?
I feel like there's a large number of like older, more conservative white, like
okay,
men
and what do
coming up with these? And then maybe it's not.
Why
just even the
why
white
do they want that to happen? Do you think that they do you think they don't want black women to have abortions?
No, I think that I don't know what it is.
You just
bro.
think
I'm not even gonna have a. I don't even like think that I have a full stance other than the fact that that's a right that is being taken away. That is, to me, just not.
But what about what I said sounds crazy?
I just don't know. It don't sound right to me. It just don't sound like that you're trying to create.
We'll leave it at that.
You're trying to take
You're
away.
not gonna say I'm trying to create. You're not gonna say I'm trying to create.
You're trying to take you're saying that you're taking away a right because they want to control that you have more of this race.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't. I don't know. That sounds off to me. I don't believe. I don't.
Do
know.
you trust me? Or do you trust?
I don't trust nobody.
Oh, you don't trust nobody?
I don't trust nobody.
Okay. So does what I say make more sense than what they're saying?
No.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. You sit over there. CVS and Rite Aid are currently trying to limit the Plan B pill and shit because they don't want everybody stock holding that shit. Even though Sukihana is, she got her shit. She got about 100 packs of them shits, which is just like, damn. How many niggas are you fucking that you don't want a baby by?
Who?
Sukihana. She's on Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Oh, her?
Oh, he's mad.
She's still relevant?
Enough for me to see it. I guess that's what my algorithm's on.
Bro, I don't see anything with her.
Yeah, you ain't been on the internet in a year.
Even when I was, man. Come on, man. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know anything that she.
Last thing on that.
About.
Niggas got to make their appointments for these motherfucking vasectomies and shit. What's funny? What's funny? Even though, you know what is funny? They don't give a fuck about that. They're not going to outlaw that. Because they know it's too many niggas scared to do it. I'm not one of them. I put my genitals in danger for less.
Nah, I'm all for it. I'm like,
we know you are.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Me and wifey, we done already had a discussion. I'm like, all right, cool. We good? You good? All right, cool. All right. Well, you know,
you're going to have to do that shit on he's going to have to come home with some peas on your nuts. Like, I did it.
Nah.
We went today?
Oh, no. I could never. All
right, go ahead and have that talk.
No, I said I already had that talk.
Okay. You already know how the talk goes. It ain't just the talk. It's the talk. That's the pre-talk. Then you have to have the talk. Then you have to talk the day that you go.
I know this.
Okay.
Bro, I've been married for a minute, bro.
But you ain't had no vasectomy before.
I know how to say, but I know how the conversations need to go there. Like, you know, hey.
All right, let's get into sports, man. Let's get into sports, man. Man, there's some wild shit that didn't happen in the NBA, man. First of all, Kevin Durant requested a trade from the Nets. I guess he's sick of Kyrie's antics. He's sick of a nigga that ain't fully there for basketball. We just talking shit we do on the show. I don't know. Yeah. Kyrie opted in for $36 million last year, his contract, which why the fuck not? Who the fuck wouldn't? Unless the nigga guarantees some more shit. But that Brooklyn shit went bad real fucking quick. 3 years.
Yeah. 3
years. These niggas got out the first round one time. And Kyrie wasn't there.
It's that whole system, bro. It's that process of trying to create super teams. Like when you're trying to create that.
That
like,
wasn't even a super team.
But it kind of.
Oh, yeah, they got James Harden.
Come on, it was.
They got James Harden.
It was
James
meant
Harden.
to be like a triple threat, all this shit.
They gonna do a 30 for 30 on that shit.
Yeah, but the thing is like LeBron. Everybody, we've seen it. To create a super team isn't gonna work all the time. It's worked in the past.
When the last time it ain't worked besides this time?
I mean, look at everyone trying to compete against, I don't know, like Golden State.
All LeBron
Golden
super
State
teams,
is
he
the
got
only
a
team
chip.
that was not a super team outside of when they, got Durant. When they brought him over, and that was the only time. But outside of that, they weren't doing it. And then like the last time it was probably when the Cavs, when it worked. That was the last time.
Yeah.
After that, it's like everybody has been chasing that, trying to move Harden around and trying to get, Kyrie situated where he gonna be and all this. Like it doesn't work. It's chemistry, bro. Like if you watching what is it, the LA Lakers story?
Winning time.
Winning time. Like that that's an example of like, yo, people are talking about it. It's having a team that has chemistry is the whole idea of it. You know what I'm saying? You have to have chemistry. If you get a super team and everybody like work well together and they have chemistry, then yeah it's gonna work. But the super team shit is not gonna like last long, man.
I thought that net shit was gonna work up until Kyrie started being an activist, and then when he wouldn't take the vaccine, I was like, oh, these niggas ain't winning shit. They not winning nothing at all. Because it was just like, yo, if a nigga ain't fully bought into this shit, nobody has ever won a championship if a nigga ain't fully buy into at least the game plan. So it was just like, they got Harden. I ain't gonna lie. When they got Harden, I was like, these niggas cheating. Like, oh, this dead. This dead. Yeah. Kyrie never came back. James and KD played. James got hurt and then quit. Got fat. And it was just KD against Giannis. But the rest of Giannis' team was playing. And KD was like, bro, I can't just keep dropping 40 every day.
Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing. It's like, yo, bench got to be strong.
They traded the bench away.
Yeah, your bench got to be strong. And you can't rely. If you got your top, the top 5 players on your team is your starting 5. And this might sound like, obviously, that's the strategy like of basketball. Is your starting 5 is your strongest players. But when they're the strongest,
you gotta have at least 3 other niggas. You have to have a bench, bro. You have to have someone that when your top 5 go down and you're not running them ragged, for the whole 40, like you gotta have somebody. Remember them Bulls years? Like we knew the bench players.
Yes,
Randy Brown.
Yes, yeah, bro.
Fucking shit. I remember Will Perdue was off the bench. Bill Winnington was that nigga. Who else was it? But like we knew them niggas. And Judd Busher, who never played.
Didn't Harper come off the bench?
No, Harper
He started all the time?
Harper started.
I feel like it was something.
Steve Kerr came off the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had to prove himself, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cool coach
came off the bench. Yeah.
He became something, but
yeah. Because them niggas ain't fuck with him.
Yeah.
Hey, we finna beat his ass. Me and Scotty got him. Spot him, got him. But yeah, man, that whole net shit, wow. And now it's just like, who can you get for him? And I'm of the mindset of like, yo, if I can't get no shit that I really want, y'all niggas finna play.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Fake an injury. You ain't getting your money. Yeah. Y'all niggas is playing out here, man. Like, I don't believe in that I gotta trade you and shit, man. I guess LeBron implemented that shit, that player empowerment. Yeah. That's cool and shit, but nah, nigga, you playing here. And if you want to be ass, be ass. But that, like, lowers your value. And it does that to your career, your legacy. And you could do whatever the fuck you want with that.
But I don't see it fully, though, being that. Like, I think with evolving with the times and being able to see that athletes have, the rights that they have. And they're trying to push for better lifestyles, better, control of their careers.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's all the way bad, bro. Like,
No, it's not bad.
because you can't force somebody to play somewhere just because they're getting paid to play there. Yes, obviously it's a job. You're getting paid to do this job. But if you don't like the culture and you don't like that, and they're not in a job where they can just be like, hey, I don't like the culture of the job, so I'm going to leave. Now I'm going to quit and go over, to another company or a team. They have to be either brought into, free agency, or they have to be traded. They have to do all these things. They have to go through a lot and put up with a lot. And yes, it's millions, whatever. But at the same time, it's like, if you're not happy there, then they can move around, bro. Like, if they going to find a better place.
I own this team.
Yeah.
And you came here and sold me this, and I sold you that, and I let you make the moves that you wanted to make here, and they didn't fucking work out because of y'all niggas. Fuck out of here. Nah, you gotta fucking play here.
Yeah, true.
I want to trade you at this point, but if I can't get back some value, the Nets don't have no picks for the next 5 years,
bro,
because they got these two niggas. So at this point, I need a return on my investment, or you just gonna be here because niggas is gonna come here to see you play. And if you don't want to play, you don't get fucking paid.
But it's that same mentality though that owners have. It's like, yo, you're the worker. You're the one that, if their idea is like, hey, look, I can sell you a dream. I can tell you what all you gonna do and what you.
They gave them the dream. That's the thing. That's the thing. The owner sat back and let both of these niggas. Who do y'all need to win? They got their boy DeAndre Jordan, who been washed, gave him a bag because they wanted him there.
Did they say that they controlled that? Did they say
yes,
that
yes,
okay.
yes?
See,
Owner wasn't there.
Okay.
They kicked out Kenny Atkinson, who ended up going to the Warriors and shit.
Yeah.
And he over there balling out of control and shit.
Yeah.
Got him the fuck out of there. Brought in Steve Nash. All these niggas is niggas that they wanted. This shit ain't working. So now you want to fucking... All right, I'm going to try to get you out of here. But if I can't get what I need or some type of returns like build or... No, nigga, you staying.
Yeah.
And you can just bitch all you want.
I don't know. I think that if that's an investment, and if an investment doesn't work out, I think that a true businessman is gonna switch it up. It's like, hey, look, because they're invested in that, but they're not as emotional as you're making it out to be.
No, a true businessman. That's what I'm saying. I'm not on emotion.
Emotion
I'm on
is like,
I've traded my future away. I don't have draft picks for the next 5 years because of y'all.
Yeah.
Because of us.
Yeah.
So now you want to renege on this shit. And it's just like, all right, I'm going to try to get you up out of here. But if I don't get something comparable or something that is better for me in the future, I'm not doing that shit. Why would I do that? Because you don't want to be here? I don't want you here. But why don't you want to be there? Because the shit that you started ended up being, the recipe that you made was nasty. The recipe you made was nasty. And I'm like, gee, I bought all the food that you said you needed to wear the ring. And now it's nasty. Now you want to leave? Nah, nigga. Nah. Fuck that. We getting something back. Or we not.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Back into these other niggas. Yeah, I want to see what's going to happen with this shit. James Harden opted out of his final year of his contract, walking away from $47 million. Nah, he's not going nowhere. They get him more. What's the GM over there? I forgot his name, but he was the GM of the Rockets, and that's part of the reason why he's over there. So he's finna get a bag. And it's gonna be some shit that's gonna piss people off. But
he deserves
it. Right.
It.
Get your shit, black man. Fuck you talking about? Yeah. I don't care what. And I don't subscribe to this shit that James Harden don't deserve it, because that nigga averaged 22, 10, and 7. 10 assists. Mm-hmm. Bro. And he's proved what he can do, man. Like, man, go and get that shit, man. Nigga deserve that shit. I wouldn't pay him that, but I want him to have it.
Yeah. I think he gonna get whatever
Yeah,
he
he gonna
deserves
get it.
because he's still not in his prime, but he's still a valuable player that's going to get
I
his
think
worth.
he's either still in his prime or in the tail end of his prime. It's one of the two. I just don't know because of the situation he was in. If he don't like his situation, he ain't finna play.
He's at the beginning of. I think he's gonna be in a space like Chris Paul was. Chris Paul was like what you thought was going to be at the end of his prime, but then he
He is
came
in
back
his
with some
bag.
energy, with some like,
Yeah.
oh shit, he still got.
I like it here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I think that that's the type of longevity that Harden has. He has that like, oh, I'm going to be here and I'm going to have enough to make that push again.
Yeah.
Whether it's with this team or the next.
Yeah. But she wants to be there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I think he finna get another bag. He ain't getting 5-year max, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
But he gonna get like 3 years.
I feel like why
with
would you
some
even
shit.
expect that?
Because what they're saying is he might be, which I don't know. I only seen Bron do some shit like this. He might be taking a pay cut to like KD did that shit with the Warriors. Take a pay cut to bring somebody else on and shit. So it's just like
I don't think his, and it's just me talking.
yeah, we don't know these niggas.
Yeah, I don't know him. From a can of paint, personally.
Paul ass nigga.
But I don't think from what I've seen in his career and where I've seen him, like, how he plays and how he works with other athletes, I think he's going to really like want it all to be on him and get paid what he's worth. He's not to say
Wait,
that
he's talking about
not to say that he don't give a fuck about anybody else, but I don't think that he's gonna take a pay cut to like push for a championship. I think he's gonna want his money, and he's gonna want the power to choose some teammates and make some effectiveness there, but he's not wanting it that bad to risk a pay cut, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't see, he don't have that type of play or that energy or ever has even shown that type of interest in like, oh, I care about winning so much that I want, you know what I'm saying, I'll take a pay cut. Like
the
Bron,
only reason that I would say, I'm sorry.
and Bron only took a pay cut because of the fact that he won some shit already.
That nigga wanted AD.
Yeah, but but the thing is, how many ships did he have before he did that?
3.
So before that, did he ever say, I'll take a pay cut? He only did the shit. He didn't even take a pay cut. He just kind of like, he got paid what he got paid to go to Miami because they wanted him. And that was one of the biggest.
I was talking about the
spectacles.
Lakers.
But I'm saying.
He had more money than everybody. He still took a pay cut though.
So he only took a pay cut because he had ships under his belt already. He was like, oh yeah, I'll take a pay cut because I'm already, look at where I'm at. I'll take a pay cut to get who I want.
Yeah.
Because I already got the money. I got other shit going on. And
to this day,
Harden
I still don't
that.
forgive the Cavs for not getting Amari Stoudemire in his prime because they thought J.J. Hickson. Do you know J.J. Hickson?
Uh-huh.
You know J.J. Hickson?
Personally?
No. I'm saying like you know him as a player, a basketball player?
I know the name, yeah.
Oh, shit. That took away my whole point.
Go
But
ahead.
You don't know him no more.
No. But I'm just saying,
They
they
could have had Amari Stoudemire, but they was like, we see the potential in him.
There's a lot of players that I know the names and I've seen them like in the glimpses. It's just so happy you said.
Did you see?
Like,
Because you got to eye for that shit. Did you see that nigga being some shit? I mean, being like an all-star.
No.
Okay.
Not that.
That's all I would say.
I didn't see Poole being as good as he is either.
I didn't know the fuck he was.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, who? Uh-oh.
What is going on? Okay. There we go.
Don't
What
touch
the
the wire.
hell happened? What the hell is
Yeah,
going
no
on? All right. Oh, shit. Let's talk about this first. Bradley Beal opted out of his deal, and now he done got maxed out for a fucking 5-year, $251 million deal with the Wizards.
Okay.
Shout out to him. One of two things. I don't give a fuck about winning, or I'm going to demand a trade later on and go somewhere where I can win.
Yeah, that's kind of, I don't know, because I wouldn't offer that shit to him.
Well, the Wizards don't have a leg to stand on, and he's an all-star. And 2 years in a row, he was the scoring champion.
I mean, I get it, but if you're going to blow up a team, blow the fucking team up.
They're not. Oh, what is to blow up?
I'm just saying.
Who else getting money over there? It's Kuzma.
But that ultimately, they had a slow blow up.
Oh.
They had a slow blow up. Like, now they're like, oh, shit, like, we didn't boom, 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 got rid of this, got rid of this, got rid of this, and now we left with this.
John Wall.
And it's like, but then in your last resort, you going to offer a max? Like, that's, nah.
They ain't going nowhere.
Like, so this was your key player that you was like, hey,
gonna put
all this
asses in
shit happened
seats.
because of this. And
it's like when we got Jalen Rose that time. Hey, no offense to Jalen Rose, G. No offense to Jalen Rose. But, G.
He's a great commentator.
G,
he's a great commentator.
He used to be giving us problems on the Pacers.
Yeah.
When he played the Bulls. When we got him and shit, he was an all-star caliber player.
Yeah.
But it was just like, damn, we gave this nigga all this money. And then on Barbershop, Cedric gonna say, Michael Jordan who? This nigga wanted more business.
Yeah.
But I akin it to that. And I like Jalen Rose.
Yeah.
He's like a brother to me. But
I like him too, but I just don't. And I get your analogy on that, but I don't think that was the best. I honestly, even if you were saying, "Oh, well, he's the most loyal to us," even though
is he?
They didn't. Did they trade everybody else away, or did everybody else
They
just
traded
leave?
John Wall away. They traded Otto Porter away.
Now John Wall,
they had 3 max niggas. They had John Wall, Otto Porter, which that still is wild.
Yeah.
And Bradley Beal.
and so I don't know, because Bill, without everybody else, how close are you getting for him to have the max? Like, what do you like? You must got some huge plans to build up
Playing
in the
2K
next 5 years.
And playing 2K, I'm strictly business.
Yeah.
I'm trading that nigga away.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just
and I'm gonna get a gang of picks.
I don't think that he's
that's
washed.
Gonna turn into something.
I don't think that he's washed.
No,
I don't think that he's
no.
a terrible player. I think that if you just make this decision now to trade it off, switch it off, blow up completely blow up the team, start over. Now you got a little bit of money to play with. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing against him. Like, your loyalty to him, like, he's going to be great. He's going to make his money. He's going to make his stands on the NBA. He's going to do his shit no matter where he goes.
They don't have nothing else. They ain't got no spades.
Man. Hey, there's always
That's
a way.
the only spade
There's always
they
a way,
got.
though. There's always a way.
It
though.
is.
I just don't think that he deserves the max. And I don't think that is fair
I would
to
have
him.
maxed him and traded him.
I don't think that is fair to him either. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I would say that. That max and trade. But now you risk no one else paying that much for him.
Oh, somebody will want him. But you're not going to get what you
You're not
want
going to
back.
get what you want from it. So you might as well just do it now. And I don't know the business like that. I'm going to just shut the fuck up. I guess.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Shit, me too.
I don't know, you know what I'm saying, the ins and out like that. But hey, in my mind, I think of it different.
All right, now this shit right here just blew me.
Blue.
Zion
Yeah,
got the fucking max.
I can see that. How the fuck don't you see that? Okay. See, this is where that Giannis shit pissed me off.
Bro,
with you.
first of all,
This
we
is-
not finna
this
put
is-
these niggas
no,
in the
no,
same
this is what
sentence.
you- this
We
is-
not doing
yes,
that. We
yes.
not doing that.
Yes.
We not doing that,
Yes,
bro. We
we're
not doing that.
We're doing
bro.
it, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. Like, this is
Sure
what
was
I'm
a
saying.
licks, though.
So
I ain't know I would need this much liquor for this nigga.
So how do you feel that? Oh shit! Hold on. Let me make sure I get here. Yeah, go ahead. Tap yourself off.
No, I got something right now, but I'm gonna need it later. Go ahead now.
So listen, all I'm saying is, how do you look at what Giannis did and how he's young, he's athletic? I get it. Giannis has won a ship. He's won a championship. Respect to him. Respect to, you know what I'm saying, the Bucks. But
What else are we talking about then?
I'm not.
What else are we talking about?
So
How old is Giannis?
So
I mean, how old is
hold on. So you don't think that I believe in Zion way more than I believe in Giannis? The improvements that Giannis made since coming into the league, you don't think Zion can overshadow that shit and
No.
be better? Give him some time.
No.
Okay. And that's what we see.
And
the
what
difference at.
and what
And that's what we
what
see the
has
difference at.
Zion done? No. I'm not even gonna give proper English.
Bro.
What he did to make you think that he gonna be fucking Giannis?
Look-
Because niggas didn't even think Giannis was gonna be Giannis, and I'm niggas. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Look at his gameplay.
What? He dunked on a bunch of white boys when he was in high school.
Bro,
that was this tall.
Bro, he was dunking
Fuck
on
outta
niggas.
here.
He was dunking on niggas in the
He
league.
ain't do
What are
shit.
you talking about? What
He
are you
ain't
talking
done
about?
shit.
What are
He
you
ain't
talking
done
about?
shit.
What's his
like,
stats?
bro? You're not finna talk to me about no fucking Zion
What's his
deserving
stats?
the max.
Bro,
Bradley Beal deserves the max over Zion.
bro,
That's crazy.
bro.
Well, your fucking rocker.
That's for different reasons.
How old is
First
Zion?
off, that's different reasons. I think
How old is Zion?
obviously if you had Zion versus Bill in a, who deserved the max, like that's
He's 21.
So for me, it's, do you not see the skill set and see what he can evolve into?
I see. Yeah.
So how do you see that? But you're saying the same thing. It's your same analogy, bro. You did not see fucking Giannis.
I saw Giannis do
You
it.
didn't. Nobody did. You just said it. You said it. You said
I said I
nobody
didn't
saw.
think.
You said nobody saw that Giannis was gonna be who Giannis was.
Yeah.
So
One nigga was drafted.
So hold on. So listen. So what is it about Zion that makes you think that this nigga can't evolve without
nigga hurt all the time.
without the injuries? That's what I'm saying. Without the
Bro,
injuries.
you can't take that away. Okay, Penny Hardaway without the injuries. Grant Hill without the injuries.
Okay, so let him.
Greg Oden without the injuries. Brandon Roy without the... Like, what are you talking about? These niggas is fragile.
So giving
Stop
them,
eating beignets.
giving them the
Stop
chance,
eating Harold's.
giving them the chance to actually excel, and actually, if they didn't have the injuries, they would be greats, right? I mean, they are already still greats, though. You look at Penny Hardaway, and nobody will ever not say that this nigga don't.
Penny
deserve-
Hardaway. You can't compare Zion to Penny Hardaway.
I'm not.
'Cause Penny
I'm just
Hardaway
saying.
is way
But you
better
brought up
than
his name,
Zion
though.
has ever been.
You brought up his name,
But I'm
though.
saying, though, you
brought up
keep
his
talking about
name,
some
though.
what ifs and shit. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
No.
That's crazy.
All right. Okay. Just wait and
Zion,
see.
what have
Just
you
wait and
seen
see.
Zion do?
His game.
What is his
gameplay?
game?
His gameplay.
Dunking and rebounding.
Bro,
What free throws?
Bro.
What mid range? What 3-pointers?
he has the.
What is you talking
he has
about?
the ability.
He's a second,
He has the
at
ability.
best, the second best player
He has the
on the
ability.
championship team.
He has the
At
ability.
best,
He has the ability.
third.
He is somebody that, nigga, if he was like having him on your team,
The
you're gonna
max.
fucking win. Yeah.
The max.
Yeah.
You standing on that.
Yep.
How many chips he getting?
At least 2.
As the what player? The second best player or the third best player? Say the
Second.
first. Say the first.
Second or first.
Second or first.
Yep.
Don't put first in there because I want you to stand on first. So second. Second best
Second
player,
or
he won the
first?
chip.
Second or first.
Okay. I ain't going.
Okay. Don't go.
I'm not. That's Giannis to me. That's the real Giannis. That's the real Giannis. The fuck is you talking about? Get this nigga the max. Off of what? You know who else got the max? R. Kelly.
I gave y'all niggas 30 years. Oh, well, you gave me 32. Oh, shit.
That nigga got the max. He got the max. R. Kelly got 30.
Are you out?
Oh, shit. Gee, what the fuck? Okay, there we go. R. Kelly got 30 years. He got the max, which he ain't even over yet, cause he still got that
more.
federal shit in Chicago.
He got some more. He got some more time to do.
Bro.
Hey, somebody said that something about when he get out, he has to no, listen.
Hold on.
Somebody said when he gets out, he has to register for this and can't go within a certain few feet of children and all that. I was like, gee, this man got to be what, 50 up
Bro,
there?
they said the 30 when he get out, he gonna be 85.
Yeah.
So he 55.
Yeah. So when you come out at 80, if you was to come out at 80, if you was to come out at 80, what the fuck you gonna do at that point? Secondly, it's like that motherfucker is not just doing 30B.
No, he got a whole nother case, a federal case.
He's not.
They
doing
not
just
finna
30.
concur with that shit.
Yeah, he's gone.
That shit, that nigga's dead.
To be honest with you, I didn't even know
and
that.
I'm giving him white tears.
To be honest with you, I didn't know that like he wasn't sentenced this whole time. Like in my mind, I forgot that he had like a court case still pending and still going on while he was in jail. And I was just like, in my mind, he was gone away to prison, like just because off strength. Like we
T.I.
don't even
and Takers.
Yeah, we don't even know how long you got. We just know that you're away until we decide to talk about it again. That's what I thought.
All I need is my CD, bag of weed, and some crazy.
I mean, which is wild because like, how does that work with commissary? Like for the rest of his 30 years to
yeah, he can get commissary.
No,
because the jail make money off commissary.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he was already running out of money.
Oh, somebody's supporting him.
True that.
You're right.
You're right. He's
getting
gonna
all
have
type of
fans
support,
that's gonna
man.
pay. I was like, because like when that runs out,
first of all, let me tell you
do?
about Gen X. Gen X is not with this trial at all. They like, fuck out of here. We can't listen to that shit. And first of all, this nigga ain't read his contract, so he ain't making no money off that streaming shit. So we can listen to it.
Yeah.
If we wanted to.
Nah, now that it's tough, man.
Is it?
Your mic good, man. Cute. Like
you can't. I hear it popping and shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something with this later on. But right now, I can hear it.
We need new chords. If y'all want to,
we don't need new chords.
If y'all want to donate.
Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. I know what it is. Yeah. We po. All that money that y'all was giving R. Kelly, give to us. We don't fuck with kids.
Y'all seen us on live.
But yeah, and
but that's wild though. Like
Ghislaine Maxwell got 20, and niggas is mad.
Yeah, how you gonna get her 20? But yeah, but you know what? She was assisting with the shit. R. Kelly was actually doing the shit.
So R. Kelly assistants, they all ratted.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey died.
Gee, that's how the whole system works. Like, if you fucking cooperate with the thing, like, you be like, hey, yeah, he told me to do this, and yeah, you free. She was not just like he told me to do this. She was like, I'm gonna help you.
Crazy shit though.
And she
crazy
defended
shit.
him.
She was the motherfucker that got all the names of the other motherfuckers that was coming out to that hour.
She done, bro. She ain't gonna come out with shit.
She ain't ratted on nothing.
She ain't coming out with shit.
She ain't ratted though.
No.
She ain't ratted. I mean, she really can't. If she rats, she's dying. If they got a whiff that she was ratted, she'd have been dead as hell.
I mean,
I think that's what happened to Jeffrey.
Yeah,
if he is dead.
No, but if that was the case, if it was really on some like what you're describing as like some mafia shit, some real like Illuminati shit, like they would do that off GP just because it's like, hey, look, she would have the potential to tell. So,
well, they already killed what's her name? They can't kill her too. I mean, they could.
But see, what happened with Jeffrey was what in like the prison world.
That nigga was about to rat.
Yeah, but not even just rat, but like even when you heard prison stories, I've never been in prison, so I don't know.
Me neither,
but I just
nigga.
know stories. And in prison, like someone that is a pedophile or a an abuser. You know what I'm saying? That like.
But he's a high what you call it? Not value man. Don't say.
No, I would never gonna say that.
I forgot it.
High profile.
Yeah.
No, I get you. But at the same time, he's still gonna come across the people that don't fuck with that shit in prison. But they would never put him in gym pop because of how high profile he is. But he got because he's instantly gonna get fucked up. Yeah, because it's like they when they see you and they know what you in there for, that's what happens. But I don't know for her. I don't think that I feel like if they were gonna do it. They would have did like Tekashi 6ix9ine is still walking around here in these streets. Like if you really care about a motherfucker like that was snitching on people that and had names and all that, bro, come on, man. Oh, that's some street shit, and I'm staying out of it. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this shit, man. It's all over the place. Let's just get it out the way. Okay. Mother argues with BD, baby daddy, because he ain't bringing enough food. He only brought food for the kid that they have together and not the other 3 kids that they had together. Mm-hmm. Ended up being a farce. It wasn't real. It's a girl on TikTok doing shit. Yeah. But do shit, do your thing, Well, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hate on none of that shit because it was entertaining and it captivated us. It was all in our group chat. It was all over the place, all on my timeline and shit. Interesting conversation. But we're going to talk about it. However, in addition to that, because something else came up, a mom enraged by ex-husband's ridiculous vacation requests. Paid to take her son's half brother to Disney with her. So she was already backstory. She was with him at first. They had a kid together. He cheated on her with another woman, and they ended up having a kid together. Yeah, the one they cheated on. Yeah, got divorced. But, they co-parenting, so that's his half-brother. They hang out, the brothers and all that shit. So she saved up her money to take her and her son to Disney World because he been a good kid. He got good grades and all that shit. Yeah. Guess he went over told his half-brother, like, yo, I'm going to Disney World. It's going to be lit. Woo, woo. Yeah. Dad got whiff for that. Was like, yo, why the fuck you ain't taking him? Yeah. The fuck? That ain't my damn son. Well, you gotta do one for the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna be jealous and all this shit. Why you can't do this shit for my son? Yeah. And I understand the nuance with that shit, like the cheating and all that shit. Like, first of all, fuck that kid. Not fuck him, but fuck you. But, I don't like how all that shit's rolling. Yeah. But my wife told me this shit. In the macro level, it's the same shit. Like, if you do one for one, you gotta do one for the rest. That's not true. In the macro level. No. I'm not saying that that's what you should do. Yeah. But in the macro level, both of them are, if you do one for one, you gotta do one for the rest. And not in that circumstance. I'm like, fuck all that altogether. I ain't going. Oh, me neither. I ain't going. Me neither. Where is that? I don't never know that shit. I ain't going nowhere. Name of the show. Yeah. I was just, how do you not know? Yeah. But what you got to say? Yeah. You can get this ready. Don't even do that. I don't need the pressure. But I'm not going on that. I've already drank to it because of the fact that it's a different circumstance. I get the idea of when you have brothers. Wait, what you ain't going on? I'm not Which going. Part? I'm not going. Or all together. All together. To be honest with you, all together is I don't agree with you saying, and I'm glad that this is a fake story because of the fact that, like, yo, if anybody ever came to somebody with this as a true story, you fucked up for it. You cheated, and you had a child on your spouse, and now you're expecting the spouse to spend money on your fuck ups.
What?
So then you decide to say, okay, if we take it back from you cheated and you just had an outside child, or just had a child when y'all, before y'all got together, you know what I'm saying? Or even after y'all got together and you separated, it's still not the best thing to have the mother of your child pay for the child, you know what I'm saying, from another relationship to go to this. No. Like, bro, we're not talking about eating. We're not talking about.
No. I'm with you.
Yeah. Because we're not talking about like fucking like, hey, I'm running up to. I think we need to use this analogy. I'm running up to McDonald's. Do you want something? You here? I know you're coming over to hang out, with my son or with my child. You want something and I just happen to buy an extra meal or extra burger. This is a whole fucking trip. All that shit adds up. And it doesn't make sense for anybody to have to pay for an outside child. I think that all parties, adult parties, should then have that discussion of, hey, trying to do this is the idea. I've saved up this money to take my son to Disney World.
Yeah.
And this is just me and my son. First off, you got to have that discussion with the dad and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. So the dad can then say, hey, look, can this happen? Can I pay for this child to attend with you? And you do that together. Or you say to the other mother,
which still just like another kid.
Yeah.
I gotta keep up with.
Yeah, which that should be a parent discussion. And it's like, for you to assume that just because this parent is taking this child, like they ain't like you live in the same household. It ain't like you say, hey, look, my child eats this and your child does not eat this in this household. It's like that type of shit does not like seem right to me, because as an adult, we have a lot to do when we have to take care of a child. It takes a lot. Especially when you're paying for flights. These flights is like, $600 a adult. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta pay you for another seat.
Fuck flights. Disney World is
bro.
a G a person.
It is, bro. Minimum if you're flying out of the state. You know what I'm saying? If you live there and you live near Disney, you might can get it under $1,000 for a day or two. You know what I'm saying? But if you stand on like, gee. So that to me right there, and this is why I'm like, I don't even know why I'm arguing this, because it's a fake story, but the analogy is so
the Disney
fucked up.
one ain't.
Oh, it's not.
No, the McDonald's was fake. The Disney World's real.
Oh, the Disney World was real.
Yeah.
Fuck
Are
that.
you even?
He is in his bag.
Gee. Don't ever. Like, I thought that whole time that was fake too. I thought it was all a 2-part. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, no, bro. No.
Coronavirus.
Like, no. That is so, like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, I don't think that anybody in their right mind would ever say, yo, I cheated and I had a child and I want you to take my.
Oh, he's talking about right mind.
Take my child that I, had out of, the infidelity, situation. And I want you to not only take them, but I want you to pay for them. I want
great
you to, like,
this woman is. She
felt bad.
She put this on the Reddit thread, am I the asshole?
Yeah. No. You know what? You know what you're the asshole for? You are the asshole for posting it and actually feeling like you the asshole.
Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Like, no.
Like, gee, this is a nice woman who's just like, I'm pretty sure she was looking out for her son.
I mean
like,
it facetiously.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't.
If you was with it, man.
Yeah,
I was finna be on the shits.
No, I'm saying that the thing of the matter is that she should not feel like the asshole. She should not.
That's why I said she's such a good person that she like, damn.
So what I'm saying is that, like, that's the dumbest shit ever to think that you are wrong for not wanting to do what you need to do for your child. And that you've been wrong and you're trying to, like, you know what I'm saying?
So
and that's just the manipulation at that point.
Ooh, we gonna get on that. So let's get on the fake shit. Because it's a good topic to talk about. So, we always talk about, now first off, let's talk about this. Who the fuck is taking care of another nigga kids? That was the shit that really infuriated me about this shit. And in having this conversation with my wife, some shit just came up. She was like, oh, you have a problem with entitlement. I was like, damn, yes I do. I fucking hate entitlement. And that's what the whole thing was to me as far as like, because my wife kept trying to tell me like, what about the kids? And it was just like, yo, the kids fucked up. I'm sorry. But their vessel, who was supposed to be to help them out, she fucked it up for me with her entitlement. I can't. And she was like, well, what if you did it like one time as a blessing for the kids? I was like, that's a slippery slope because how long am I feeding these kids? She was like, just the one time. I was like, okay. So after that, I'm absolved because after that, they still going to be hungry as far as I'm concerned.
So elaborate more. Go deeper on the McDonald's because I feel like I got
okay, so the McDonald's, oh, you ain't been on social media.
Yeah.
So thing was, girl is in the window like, my baby daddy coming up. He's bringing food for my one child that we got together, but I'm finna expose him because I got other kids. So he comes with one bag, one Happy Meal and shit. And she's like, I got other kids. I told you my stamps don't come in till the 11th. You said you was going to help me. And he's like, why you got the camera out? Like, what's going on? Like, she was like, what about my other kids? You need to feed my fucking kids. And she's like being aggressive and shit. And he's like, where they daddy at and all that shit. So he's just like, the whole time he's like, man, we have a son together. That is not my problem. And she's like, he's not finna eat McDonald's in front of the rest of his kids. I mean, the rest of his siblings and shit. And she's like, you have to help me out and all this shit. She's like saying that he needs to do this. So she takes the food from him and throws it on the ground, busts the pop all over the place. He gets in the car, run off. And I'm like,
he left his kid?
The kid was never out there. It was just her. He can't get the kid. Bro, we know this. He can't get the kid. There's no way in hell he can get the kid. Unless he goes to court and gets it legally. But that's a whole nother story.
Okay.
And my thing is, which I think you already said, are you willing to do some shit like that? Like, feel sorry for the other kids and take care of them?
Yeah, no, I think that like, if that scenario was real, I don't think that it's up to the father to take care of all of your other kids. I don't think that is like his responsibility or his obligation.
That's not what I was saying. We all know that's true.
Yeah.
You.
No, I'm
okay?
not. I'm not. Right. I'm not doing it because I'm selfish as fuck anyway. So and I definitely want to take pride in my own and do that. Like, now, if everybody was starving and I would be like, hey, you know, here's a little something, and I might do something, where like, hey, share this with your brothers.
I'm with you.
And sisters. But
the thing that blew me was the way that she came out of the crib. She came out of the crib aggressive as fuck. That's not how you get shit that you want.
Yeah.
For the most part. It's not.
Yeah.
So I'm already blue.
Yeah.
I instantly hand this off to you. You can throw that shit on the ground all you want. I'm just going to have to stack my money up and go to court and get my kid out of this situation because this shit crazy over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I say this to say this because this goes back to another conversation that we had when Steve was here, man. Shout out Steve, friend of the show. He's coming back.
Yeah.
That young lady, something happened to where that situation, this is fake, but there are women, I'm not going to say like her as far as like they do all that shit. I'm going to say that they got like multiple kids by multiple niggas. And we talked about raising high value women.
Mm-hmm.
And let's talk about how important a father is in a daughter's life.
Yeah.
And I want to preface this by saying, like, what are your top, I'm not going to put a number on it, your top things that you don't want to happen or the top things that you aiming to prevent?
Oh, that's easy, man. Keep her off the pole.
Oh, let's get it together.
What? Keep her out the streets.
What?
And don't keep her from accepting a man beating on her.
What?
Like those are my like.
These
those
are all
the top
acceptable
three.
answers. These are all acceptable answers.
Yeah, top three.
Okay. You know, I had the same thing, but a little more a little more detail. How many? I'll do the what for me. How many niggas you let busting you for children?
What?
Selling your body.
What?
And
off the streets.
letting a nigga beat on you.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, so the streets for you, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the streets for me, man, like being fuck nigga free. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, no, I mean like walking the streets like
twerking on top of a Jeep.
Oh yeah, no. I was saying like
you don't do that.
No, I was saying like yeah. When I say streets, I mean like being like a street walker, like you know what I'm
shit,
saying? Like,
nigga,
like selling your body, like you said, like that's that.
Yeah.
Like to me, like those are my.
Other than that, your life choices are your life choices.
And it's like
What was that? Oh, okay.
Coronavirus. Coronavirus.
it was a belch that turned into a cough. But yeah, no, I mean, when having a daughter, man, like I think that those are like having a relationship with her and making sure that she knows her value and knows her worth and understands that
He is in his bag.
you don't need to do certain things. And I just will hope and like pray that my energy and the things and the love that I'm instilling in her would make her see, her value and her worth of as far as what she deals with within life. Now, there's other things like, she's gonna be human and she's gonna make mistakes and she's gonna do what she want to do. But there's those
three things.
Those particular things that I am.
That's
like,
my goal.
Yeah, is that I'm just really like working hard to do.
I throw in know how to fight too.
Well, yeah, I mean that. But
but that ain't as important.
Just being.
You win some, you lose some.
I just want her to be strong minded because there's so many, like just knowing men and knowing the different circumstances of how like men think and like being around men that like, you be like, damn, I would hate for my daughter to ever run into you. Like that's the thing, and I'm just like, yo, like, even to this day, like she's 9, bro, and I'm just like, gee, listen.
Go back to that. I would hate my daughter to have to run into you. What type of nigga is that?
I mean, it's the nigga that don't respect or don't like, treat her like that verbally abuse her to make her feel like, she's not as smart or she's not as strong or she's not as like competent as what she is, and just being and definitely abusive. Like I don't want her to ever feel like it's okay for any man to ever put his hands on her and she like, well, he was angry. Well, he was, I upset at him.
But that got more. What I heard from when you said I would hate for
her to be with a man like that.
No, that's what you're saying. I thought you said running to, because I'm thinking running to was like, yo, if we do our job, if she see this nigga, she can be like, man, fuck this nigga.
Yeah, it's all.
Oh, okay.
It's
you
all
said be with. My bad.
Be with, run into. It's the same thing. It's
no,
like,
run into. What was that shit she said on the TV? Ran into some shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting with your word.
Yeah,
Okay.
The words are
like,
coming
run
out,
into.
but the meaning is all the same.
Ran
You know
into
what I'm
some
saying?
shit.
Yeah, they ran into some shit. You know, like I just don't. Yeah, like when it's helping her to be strong enough to recognize certain decisions, and that's a combination of me and her mother. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just gonna be me. It's gonna be certain shit that I instill in her from a man's perspective, but it's also things that I need her mother to be like, what she does is instill in her the woman's perspective of like what to look out for and how to like make the right decision and judgment call and shit. So that's all I'm saying, bro. I'm just like shit.
And folks, it's easier when the couple's together to raise a kid, as if you didn't know. You don't.
I mean, like gee, the single families, like single parents and shit, like that shit tough, and I feel for them.
Oh yeah.
Like,
and them motherfuckers is low key superheroes doing that
bro,
shit.
like
that shit. I'm gonna say some shit got canceled. That shit went.
Like, what the fuck you about to say?
That
like,
shit went.
Like,
I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, man. Shit. Let's get into what we watching, what we streaming. The Boys just came out today, so we're gonna talk about the one from last week.
Yeah.
Homelander got his ass whooped.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
The hero orgy was just wild as fuck.
Bro. Let's get into Hero-gasm and how. First of all, was not the first episode of The Boys Hero-gasm, or that was just like a fuck club?
To be honest, I don't remember.
The first episode of it wasn't Hero-gasm, but it was like that. They was in like some superhero club where they was like flying around and fucking, and that's the first time we saw that little nigga who get big.
Yeah.
And he jumped into the bitch pussy.
Yeah.
And then we see him later on. Apparently, that's his superpower. He gets
He
small
didn't do that.
and then blow people up.
He jumped into a pee hole.
Yeah,
Of his like boyfriend.
yeah, and it exploded him.
Yeah.
But then he tried to fuck with the Frenchie.
Like
Frenchie.
hold on.
He's trying to get in my ass.
Hold on. Not explode him, because you can't say that.
Oh,
that's
okay,
a little
okay.
different.
He got. Well, even if I say he got big,
And he basically like sneezed and fucking like went from a small thing.
he went
like,
from Ant-Man to his regular
to normal
self.
size,
But yeah,
and made the dude explode like literally, like
But yeah,
whole body.
that's how he kill people. He get up inside of you and then get big again.
Yeah,
and then
which is wild as
which is pause. But yeah,
Which he got stepped on, man. Which is like
at Hero-gasm, which good,
Yeah.
man. Because I
Yeah.
thought he died when they got that motherfucking spoiler alert. When Butcher caught him in a bag of coke and shook him up like,
Yeah.
how he ain't died.
Yeah. But then they brought him back during this episode, and I was just like, damn, this shit is wild, bro.
Bro.
Like, first of all, shows now that if you ain't on mainstream, they have become.
Have you seen the
extremely
disclaimer?
fucking
It gets bigger
Like,
every
it is
episode.
Like, they
It's
like,
like,
yo,
it's going to be suicide. It's going to be guts. It's
Yeah.
going to be rape. It's going to be butt fucking. It's going to
Gee,
be all type of
the
shit.
writers are going insane. They're like so.
But this is based
suppressed
off a comic book,
that
though.
they're just like, yo, we gotta let this shit out. We gotta go. We
Yeah.
gotta say it. We
It's
gotta
coming
show
on.
it.
They
and we
have to
gotta
pay
do it.
to watch this
Yeah,
shit.
and it was like, gee, like, bro, these shows that are off networks are insane right now, bro. They are going like, I mean,
Yeah.
from the sexuality standpoint, period, bro. Like they are,
Bro, it's
like,
getting
all,
wild.
They
It's
are
getting
all,
wild, G.
and they, like, bro, I don't even know. I mean, like, coming from like, hey, look, when you was younger, you was like, oh, you love to be able to catch a sex scene. You was like, oh,
Skinamax,
yeah, you was like, oh,
Real
snap.
Shoe Diaries,
They got a sex scene.
Real Sex.
Like, bro, now they doing FX style shows. And
Yeah.
they're just like, yo, it's full.
This is what it is.
Is penises, it's vaginas, it's like
Not the technical words.
it's sex everywhere. Like, I mean, bro, like they going wild.
They're
right
like,
now.
hey, the show's real good, but watch this.
Yeah, they like-
it could be either good or bad.
Gee.
You don't even know.
And they don't
You don't even know.
Gee, I'm whole like, bro. I am completely not okay with, but I'm expecting The Boys or a show like The Boys to just start introducing like animals into shit now. Like that's
It
how
already
wild,
happened.
That's how wild
the
this shit
deep,
is.
the deep,
The deep.
the fucking the nigga that talked to the sea
Oh,
creatures.
you right.
It's already happened, nigga.
The Aquaman ass nigga. The one that fucking oh,
nigga
you
fucking
right.
octopuses and shit.
He was, bro.
I'm just waiting on nigga. Caught
You
this
right.
nigga whole squid
Whole
on this
squid,
shit.
whole octopus.
Gee, and he's supposed to be there scoping out shit for Homelander and shit. Hey, let me know if they there. This nigga getting his dick sucked by an octopus,
Oh,
which
my.
has a beak. Which he know how to talk to him. So, bro, if y'all,
I know that. Oh, come on. Oh.
he know how to talk to him.
I know that, but you say he had a beak, so he talked to him. Was like, hey, look,
Yeah,
don't use the beak.
you got to
That's-
see. You got to see the
that's
episode that came out
fucking-
today. The episode that came out today. For anybody who
I'll watch this shit,
bro,
man.
watch
Like,
The Boys. If you're into superheroes and shit, if you like the Avengers and not that kiddie shit.
it's the adult
Yeah.
superhero. It's a shit.
It's
that
like if Superman
was
had
actually killing people. It was
yeah,
actually real life shit.
It's like if you seen what was that Brightburn, that
Yeah.
movie, it'd be like if he turned into Homelander.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
you have to watch the episode that came out
Has
today.
a
I can't
very-
talk to this
it has
nigga
a
about the
very
y'all
dark
about it.
side to it.
Spoiler alert, but
Yeah.
bro, this is the best one. But down in the valley where the girls get naked. So, there were things that happened.
Yeah.
There were things that happened before in other
Episode.
last season.
Yeah.
That was like it's second season? Yeah, it's
Third
second
season,
season.
I thought it was.
No, it's second season.
Second season?
Yeah.
Man. Oh yeah, it is. It
So-
is. It is. Okay.
Yeah, man. Some shit happened with Uncle Murder, not Uncle Murder.
Uncle Murder.
Lil Murder.
Yeah.
And his boy from jail, the bodyguard that they just got out.
Yeah.
They have a relationship where
Or head.
they
Because
do
it
things.
seemed like there was a bad.
I didn't see that scene. What happened?
I saw
there was
it.
some neck involved.
I mean, I saw it, man. It was the same sex scenes that you would see with a heterosexual, like, couple or just like.
Let's not be weird. So niggas gave each other head and some shit.
Yeah, no, it
Okay.
was the same sex scene that you would see with a heterosexual couple. It was that with two men. I'm dead ass, and the
I
thing
know.
is-
I was just like how you just like real mature about the shit, and
Oh,
I'm not.
man. because at the end of the day, bro, like that's what I think. When you and I was talking about it, like it was for me. I was so proud of myself, and I told you I was proud of myself for the growth that I had for
Growth and development.
yeah, because I like when it comes to the LGBT community, like I have friends, I have like family members, I have people that are in my life that like when you understand how like when shit needs to be normal, and when we talk about being black, what I'm saying, we want certain things like hey, this is a normal thing, and we need to normalize certain things and be comfortable with it. Like
Yeah.
I was proud of myself when I saw it on the show. I was like, okay, it ain't my thing, obviously, and I'm okay with that. Like, and I hope that anybody else would be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, the LGBT community, like, would be okay with it's not my thing, right?
Yeah.
But I respect. I was like, okay, well, this is a part of the scene. I was like, oh well, shit, they about to get into it, and so I was happy with the fact that I was able to receive, the scene as well as I did. Like, it's, I wasn't as uncomfortable as as most of the people on the internet were. Like everybody was just like losing it. They was going after the actor. They was going after Lil Duval was, saying shit and kind of like, and people talking about like losing fans. I would say P Valley did not lose a fan in me because I think it's still a great show.
No, I'm gonna keep watching that shit. My thing with it was, I don't give a fuck when that shit happens for the most part. But sometimes I don't want to see it. Sometimes I don't want to see other sex scenes. Like hetero, homo, don't matter. It's just like, it's just weird. Like if it was two old motherfuckers fucking that was hetero, was like, I don't want to see that shit. So that was my thing at that shit. It was just like, yo, I heard about it. I saw the writing on the wall. I don't want to see two swole niggas fucking and sucking dick.
I mean, at the end of the day, it was actors doing, like it's a normal thing.
Not saying nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
that's just some shit I don't want to see.
And I'm like, hey, I looked at it. It was just another part of the show because obviously,
of course, because I watched that fucking scene where what you call it, murder and Clifford fucked, and I was just like, what's going on? Like, if I hadn't heard about that before, I probably would have watched it like the same shit, like, what the fuck is going on? And be like, oh shit, what the hell? But at that point, motherfucker was like, hey, it's gonna happen at this time. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I think we're all just not. A lot of, of it was the people that are reacting to it aren't, used to it or not used to seeing it. Or
as long as motherfuckers ain't saying
I'm not
like,
used to
hey, them
either.
niggas need to go away or anything like that, or they saying like get rid of. Like, if you don't like that shit, cool. Yeah. But as long as you ain't trying to put harm on a nigga or no shit like that, like. Yeah. By all means, that ain't your shit. That ain't your shit.
Yeah, I think that everybody just started freaking out, man.
My grandparents don't like any sex scenes.
Yeah, exactly. So exactly. And that thing is it's just it is. I get that it's normalizing and it's creating like a a situation that everybody can be like, okay, well, this is what we're used to seeing. Like it's in shows like you used to seeing two men kiss, you used to seeing two women kiss, like. And now it's furthering like the things that, I mean, the sex things have always been there. Yeah. So now you just
this is getting more intense.
Yeah. Well, not even more intense. Why would it be more intense? Just because it's too.
No. I'm talking about like as the years have gone along, they get more intense.
Like sexual. Like, period. Yeah. Has gotten more intense. So like the fact that was part of the show, although I wasn't expecting it. It's a part of the show. It's a part of life. It's a part of what the world.
I'm gonna watch next week.
So I'm gonna watch next week. I'm cool with whatever y'all gonna do because it's a great storyline. It's a great show. I love the way it's filmed. I'm cool with it, bro. Like, so fuck it. Everybody needs to just chill the fuck out. Like,
hey man, you got shout outs?
Obviously, man, I gotta definitely shout out to my fam. Gotta shout out to my fam, man. They always holding me down. They always helping me, stay positive, stay lifted. Shout out to, my homies, and shout out to you, bro. Like, always being there, man. Like, helping, give good advice when I need it. You know what I'm saying? I always love it.
Some niggas do, man.
When we at homie time, we able to chop it up. Like, vent, tell each other what pissed us off and shit, and then be able to just like kind of, correct that shit and be able to, get back grounded and shit, man. So I appreciate that, and shout out to the fans, bro. Motherfuckers like, show love. We growing, getting bigger and better. It's all good, bro.
All right, man. Well, of course, shout out to the fans. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lena Mom. Shout out to Brave and all that shit. Shout out to you, man. Consistent ass nigga, man. You make all this shit easier. But of course, shout out to our listeners, man. To hold us down. Shout out to our guests. They coming back. They requested, we requested. They coming back, man. We got more stories, more life, and all that shit, man.
More guests to come too.
Hell
Like
yeah,
we're
man.
doing it, man.
So, and yeah, you'll see us out in the streets more and all that shit, man.
And
And shout out to all y'all that was watching us on live before we started the show and all that shit, man. And
sponsors.
oh yeah, hold on. Shout out Chris, Hitman Podcast, man. We miss you, man. Bring that shit back. Bring that shit back. And we gotta shout out our boy OD, Pretty Boy Sports Inc. We didn't already, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get them to come down and all that shit. Gotta come up there, whatever it take, man. But we gotta collab, man. Check them out, Pretty Boy Sports Inc. on YouTube. And other than that, man, the music been going on, man. We out of here.
Yeah.
Can't be weird no more.
Nah, don't be weird.
This has been the I Ain't Going Show. You can watch us on YouTube or listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and Audible. Please be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and follow.